Hey guys, I almost forgot that I set this live up, but I'm here, and as I stated in my live, I'm on here to talk about mental health and like what all comes with it, the ups and the downs, and not feeling like you can talk to nobody about it, or the feeling that nobody would listen if you decide to talk about it. Um, as I recently stated in my description, I recently had a mental breakdown this past weekend, and I was in the hospital, and it just made me reflect on a lot of stuff. I don't. You better go downstairs and ask your mom where some pants. I did. Shh. You'll grow into it. You all skinny and shit. You'll grow into it. Hi nephew. How y'all get her? How y'all get her? CJ. No. Hello. Hello. So you waiting on Jen? CJ. CJ. He looking at the damn screen, y'all. Why is y'all even in my room anyway? CJ, why you playing on the sandbox? Anyway, you can beat a melon. As y'all can see, I have children in our room. I don't know what the hell is going on. CJ, I'll be I got this little air bubble pocket in my ear, y'all. It just won't go away. I don't even know where it came or how it came, but it's not a black cat. It's move. No, because I'm live. Give me. It's on mute for a reason. Give me my remote. Because I'm on live. Hi, welcome in. I was just talking about mental health and things that go along with not being able to share or talk about your feelings. You know, growing up in a household where we was get up out my room. Growing up in a household where we wasn't taught to talk about our feelings, what we was feeling, how we was feeling, how your day was going. And I, being the person that I am and how I was raised, I was made to be strong for everybody else. I'll find you some. I know I gotta come back. Shut my door. Pouring into everybody else and not pouring into myself. I have so much going on in my life right now that I just couldn't. Hi, Sarah. I just couldn't like contain. Like my emotions was just all over the place, and like still trying to process or still trying to recover from like cancer and taking care of a household, taking care of my kids, taking care of my grandbaby, taking care of my mom, basically taking care of my older brother, taking care of my younger brother, taking care of two dogs that ain't mine, taking care of my taking care of basically everybody that I have living under my roof. And it became too much, while trying to catch up on bills, dealing with the government shutdown. So I just, like being in the church and praying and, feeling like, shut my door. Feeling like praying, it like I prayed, but to me it wasn't doing nothing. It wasn't making me feel like God was right there with me. And I decided to end my life, y'all. I cut my wrist, and if it wasn't for my son who stopped it, I probably wouldn't still be here. Hi, MJ11. Shut my door. Lock my door so they won't keep running in out here. If it wasn't, um, not, you gonna lock it though. Is it because that bag on there? Probably. Anyway, if it wasn't for my son that had came into my room, I probably wouldn't even be here today to even get on this live and talk and just trying to, talk it out and stuff like that. But like I said, being in a hospital and, talking to a therapist and, just getting a point of view from somebody that's not my family, because my family is so judgmental. Hi, Sydney. My family is so judgmental, and I feel like me talking to them, they wouldn't completely understand where I'm coming from, how I'm actually feeling. They would have just shrugged it off and, you know, just kept it pushing. Like, even with the incident that happened, like, for the family that did find out about it or did know about it, it's like they swept it under the rug. They, like, oh, she tried to kill herself, and it was that. Like, it was left to be what it was. Nobody, like, how you actually feeling? Like, how are you today? This and that. It's done, it's over with, I'm still here, let's leave it at that. And I just wanted to get on here just to talk about, like, if you ever feeling like you can't talk to nobody, you speak to the roaches at night. No, I don't speak to no roaches at night. Like, why? What is wrong with people? Like, y'all is so rude and just, what is wrong with y'all? No, I don't speak to nothing at night. I'm just basically just saying how I feel, and I just wanted to get on her and talk about it. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all, period. I hate having to be mean or disrespectful because that's not who I am. But don't come on my live being disrespectful. That's rude. But like I was saying, like, if you ever feeling like you don't have nobody to talk to, find a friend, because your family ain't it. Like, I'm grateful for the friends that I've met along the way who actually give me more support than my own family do. Like, they the ones that lift my spirit up. They the ones I look forward to talking every day. They the ones who put a smile on my face, and that's crazy to say because I've known these people for maybe a little bit over a year, and we met through a TV show. Like, we all met because of one female. We met through a TV show, and we became friends. And I consider them my family more than my own flesh and blood. Hi, Liz. And knowing that I can talk to them about anything without judgment, without negative feedback, it just warms my heart because I'm trying to do nothing. Please don't come on my live with that stuff again. You will be blocked. This is serious stuff. Yes, I have Instagram. This is serious. This is a serious conversation. And I don't have time for the games. I don't have time for no crazy talk because you will be blocked. As I stated before, I don't like to come out of my character. I don't like to be mean. I don't like to be disrespectful, but it's not who I am. So don't come playing on this live. I'm not going to say it no more. I'm not a little kid. Hi, Obito. This is serious talk. Like, mental health is real. It's real out here. And I've witnessed that a lot of people lately, young people, have taken their lives because they feel like they had nothing else to live for, nobody to talk to, nobody to help them. And I'm a big person on pride. My pride is big. I refuse to ask people for help. I don't know how to ask people for help when I've been doing stuff for so long on my own. My motto is if I can't get it, it's not meant for me to have. I know that's a crazy way of thinking, and that, if you just ask, then people may, but I don't like to burden people with my problems. I don't like to put my problems on nobody else. People going through their own personal problems, they fighting their own demons. So I thought that I could just fight my demons alone by myself, regardless of my family, what my family thought, what my kids thought. I just wanted to end my life. I didn't want to be here no more. Like, I didn't think of what my kids would, how they would feel. I didn't think of how my family at that time. I didn't think about how nobody would feel. Who would I be leaving behind? Like, would they be mad? Would they be sad? Would they be angry? I just wanted to be rid of this world. That's not a business proposal asking me what would I do for $30. Nothing. I would do nothing for $30. I'm sorry. I'm not that type of girl. And, like I said, looking back on it, now, I'm blessed because yet again, I overcame cancer. I beat this, so it's not my time to go. Like, I'm here for a purpose, and now I just gotta focus on what that said purpose is and why God still is choosing me to still wake up every morning and start a new day every morning to get it right, every morning to go for every morning to go for my goals, every morning to say a different prayer. Thank you, Jock. Every morning to see my kids, see my grandbaby, to breathe life. So I just look back at that as a slip, a slip. The devil, the devil almost had me, but my God got me. He was right there by my side. And just to know that nobody's literally came to me and asked me really why I did it or why I tried to do it, how I'm feeling, how was I feeling then, how am I feeling now. Like I said, my family just basically swept it under the rug and life just went on. Like, I'm still in the same predicament. Basically still doing stuff on my own. I know I have the ones that's been in my corner that's still in my corner, but I'm just trying to just, you know, get it off my chest, just talk about it. So I decided to go live to also see what y'all was doing. And, you know, it's crazy that you can talk to complete strangers. You can talk to, you know, people over social media. And I know social media can be cruel and people have, you know, they feelings, they, you know, stuff like that. But it, to me, it's better that way. I'm just trying to get the demons off my back, if that makes sense. Because nobody can put themselves in my shoes. I've had a wild, crazy 2 years, literally, of near-death experiences back to back, and I'm still here. And at that time, none of that was registering to me. None of that mattered to me. None of that. And when I tried to do what I did, it didn't click how many times God has saved my life. God has kept me on this earth. I wanted to join my sister. I wanted to be with my sister. Regardless of, I didn't think about my twin sister and how she was feeling, because she talked, like, she talked down to me so much that it was just like, I don't care how you feel either. Like my daughter tells me, I'm a pushover. Cause I don't like confrontation. I don't like to be confrontational to people. I don't like to let people take me out of my character. I don't like to get mad. Being mad all the time, being bitter, having an attitude, it makes you look older than what you are. And I don't want to look older than what I am. I don't even look my age right now. I'm just, if anything, I look more tired than anything, but I don't look my age. You argue with fish? What do you mean you argue with fish? What do you mean you argue with fish? Elaborate. Bow, bow, chicka, wow, wow. They are mean. They are. Fish is mean? Are you speaking in a literal sense of fish that be in a tank or in the fucking pond or something? Y'all go with that word shit again. Y'all will be blocked. Do not send, post nothing, comment no crazy stuff in her, because you will get blocked. If you got something to say, make it civilized. Like y'all got sense.
Can we open the other cemetery?
No.
Please.
Close my door. Close my door.
I'm hungry.
Close my door. Because I'm on live. Close my door.
I'm hungry.
Close my door.
Can we open
Close my door. Close my door, Riley. That's not a he, that's a she. And no, they're not finna eat nothing over her. They just want it because they see it. They mama and her, if they hungry, she should feed them. When was the last time I washed my hair? The other day. Lose some weight. Who? You don't even see my body to know. Lose some weight. I'm not even fat. What are you talking about? There's not a fat bone on my body. Sorry. That's what I said about what? Lose some weight or washed my hair? What are you talking about? Because what did I say? I haven't even mentioned nothing about my hair. But you sitting there drinking and I know you're eating. Drinking. What am I drinking? I don't even drink. What am I drinking? What am I drinking and what am I eating? Because I have not ate on anything since I've been on this live, and I haven't drunk anything since I've been on this live. Your doctor said lose some weight. I have no weight to lose, and my doctor never said anything about losing no weight. Thank you, because I'm trying to make it make sense to me. No, you lying. We saw you eat a whole... I'm thinking you confused with somebody else, because who the fuck ate a whole buffet? Who ate a whole buffet? Where did somebody eat a buffet at?